Alright, next I'll go through step 3 through 5 of your instruction guide there. We're going to apply the stick-on thermometer to the side of the aquarium. You can go ahead and remove the hood with the light and the filter. You're not going to need it for this step. And then you want to decide which side is going to be the front. It really doesn't matter. They're the same. But the main thing is you want to know where the front's going to be and where you're going to place it when your display location, because you're going to want to put your thermometer in a place where it's convenient to read once it's installed. Once you stick it on the tank, you're not going to want to peel it off and move it somewhere else, because then it's going to lose its adhesive ability and it's not going to work properly. So once you put it on there, you want to just kind of live with where it's at. So I've decided that for my purposes, I'm going to put it right here on the front side of the aquarium. That's where I want to install it. So I'm just going to go ahead and peel off the backing from the thermometer. Now when you install this, you do want to make sure that you install it below the water line. So you probably just want to split the difference of the aquarium, and if you just center it on the aquarium, that'll be good. That'll be definitely below the water line, and that's what I'm doing here. I just want to put it on there very carefully, make sure I don't have any air bubbles there, get it on good and centered, and that's installed right there. Just stuck right there to the aquarium. On to step 4 is the installation of the static backing. So you have the wax paper that it's attached to, or it's just kind of sticking to basically, that comes with it. You just want to figure out which way you're going to have it. I think I'm going to have mine like this. Keep in mind it's going to be sticky where the white paper is, so I'm going to install mine like this, I believe. And my heater is right here. So in order to compensate for my heater, I'm going to go ahead and cut off a little bit. I could cut a slot if I wanted to. I think it'll be easier though just to go ahead and cut that entire portion off. And that's fine. It doesn't have to be an exact science. We're just looking to cover most of the back and sides of the tank. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off about a ½ inch or so of the backing here, so that when I put it around the tank, it doesn't cover up my thermometer. Alright, so I've got that cut off now. I'm going to go ahead and test fit it again just to make sure it looks right. Alright, I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to go ahead and just peel this off. Now once I peel this off, it is going to be very sticky. It doesn't have glue on it. It's just like it says in the name, it's just static cling, but it's going to kind of want to curl up on itself. So it can be kind of a hassle to work with. Just kind of got to be careful with it. If it sticks to itself, don't worry about it. You should be able to unravel it. Alright, so just going to take it, position it on the tank where you want it. Don't press too hard until you're satisfied of its placement. Just kind of wrap it around there. Once I got it on, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of start smoothing it around, trying to get all these air bubbles out of there. So I got some air bubbles on the side there. I'm just smoothing them down so I get it nice and stuck to the tank. And I'm going to do that all the way around the tank. To make it easier, kind of pull it off. Go about like that. Works pretty good. Now it doesn't have to cover the bottom. You can see it's not going to cover the bottom there. It doesn't have to though, because we're going to have sand down there. The whole purpose of the backing is to prevent the fish from being stressed. When the fish first arrive, they're going to be babies. Hopefully they'll stay small for you the whole time you have them. But they're just going to be little babies, and they can get stressed pretty easily. So you want to keep this backing on at least for the first month around these 3 sides, so that they don't get stressed out. After you've had them for about a month or so, you can go ahead and remove the sides if you'd like to, but we do recommend you at least keep the back of the backing on there throughout the time that you have the tank. And once I've got my backing installed, my thermometer, my backing, I'm going to go ahead and take the aquarium and put it into my display location, because we're about to start putting things in it that's going to make it a little heavier. Although even when it is full, it's only going to weigh about 10 pounds. It's just that when you're moving it around, things move around, the sand moves around, your decoration might fall over. So it's good to leave it in one place if you can, although it is possible to move it once it's full.